Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Skapie's Corner. My name is Skapie, this is my corner. I will be your host now and forever because this is my corner, no one else can get in it and replace me because I'm the one and only Skapie. I will be discussing my opinions on stuff because I think I have interesting opinions on stuff, and just generally I don't know, maybe arguments or events, stuff that happened in the world, or just anything. I will be making a random discussion of it. My topic for the day is people who look down on nerds and geeks. In other words, people who look down on us. I just don't generally like those people, but I thought I'll just try to kind of make a like a fair opinion of both sides. On the one side, the other people's side, I can understand them if you are older, from a different generation, and you didn't grow up with these games or this social media we have, and you didn't hear about or have the opportunity to play these games ever, and now you're just kind of afraid of the unknown. Then I understand this, like, yeah, but it's not evil, because like a lot of people in the church, they kind of hear through the church, Dungeons and Dragons are evil, even karate is evil, a lot of stuff is supposed to be evil that's not. Like there was this big thing about when I was grade 3, which was 2001, about Pokemon that's evil. It was banned. It was like my favorite show in the, like, of everything ever, my favorite show. I was not allowed to watch it in my primary school or like the school I went to after school, because it was supposed to be evil and people thought it was demons, and even today some people think Pokemon is a pocket demon, but it's not. It stands for pocket monster because it is a pocket monster, but it's just a, you know, make-believe. People think Harry Potter is evil or whatever, and it's not. So I can understand if you're from a different generation and didn't grow up with it, and kind of if you're not influenced by, like, you hear from the church and whatever, and you've always believed it, but you've never had the courage to try it, then maybe I kind of understand that you don't understand geeks or nerds or people who play games. But on our side again, I think the definition of a geek is not necessarily someone who's smart or good at math, although that's what everyone thinks. Generally they like to read, but they just like to play games like World of Warcraft and Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering, and not necessarily wear glasses and a bow tie all the time, but that's just kind of the general perception. But I don't. When someone like these jocks who call you oh, you're such a geek or nerd, or that is also associated with the word loser, it's just loser doesn't equal geek. I just want to let that be known. I just think people who call you that is generally an insecure person, someone who doesn't like their lives and isn't happy with themselves, and that's why they have to put you down to try and bring themselves up. But that's kind of a failed attempt, because when someone calls me a geek, I'm like, oh, thank you. You're just calling me like this smart, fun person? Oh, thanks. I know. I'm joking. But I don't think you should be insulted ever. If you like to play World of Warcraft, Dungeons and Dragons, it's just a fun game you play with your friends, and people think by playing these games you're wasting your life, but you're not. You're enhancing your life. You're making your life so much better. Like board games, for example. We just had a board game day. We spent the whole day playing board games with complete strangers, and we had the time of our lives. It was so much fun. I can't even describe to you how much fun it was, and it was just a random day. And this is what these games, what they do to people. They force people from different places in the world, and like different kinds of people, school people to older people to university people, to connect through this one thing, which is gaming. And the same with Pokemon. It's a little bit more competitive, but you have like you have so much little like faith in your little Pokemon, and you get so close to them. Like you're with them from level 1 to 100 or 50 or whatever, and then like, you compete in tournament, and you're so happy when you win, and just you're so sad. You feel like a failure is draining when you lose, and it's just like you don't want to fail your Pokemon. And I think that's kind of, it makes you not. I'm not saying you're playing games and that makes you a good person, but I think generally people who has been called geeks or nerds will have been beaten up in school possibly, when I was little, and most geeks or whatever have been beaten up because you're called a geek. But I think that's kind of a good thing, not that you were bullied. I think it's a good thing that you were beaten up, or because you had that bad experience, and only through that bad experience you, maybe if it wasn't for that experience, you never would have loved these games as passionately as you do, or connect with the people that you connect with and live your life in the way you do, because it makes you, to go through a bad experience makes you a better person. And never ever be sad or be put down when someone calls you a nerd. When someone calls you a nerd or geek, just be like, yeah, thanks. Like, don't be fazed by it, because those people are just, I know they're trying to insult you, they're trying to put you down, and it's gonna irritate the hell out of them if you don't let them. So never ever let anyone put you down, and be proud of being a geek. This has been Skapie's Corner. If you agree with my opinion or disagree, please comment and let me know. You'll find the links to mine and Steven's Facebook and Twitter in the description below. Please like the video if you like it, and subscribe to our channel. This has been Skapie's Corner. I'm Skapie. See you on the flip side.